Everybody. We're back. We're back with another installment of the Cabana. And I know it's not Tuesday. Trust me, I know it's not Tuesday. But some crazy shit came up. And I got the boys here to talk about it. We got Nuker.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
We got a new guest on the show, Wildcard Joker down here.
What up? What up?
And today, the topics, they're going to be interesting because shit's about to get crazy. We're going to go over different conspiracy and lore theories in classic video games.
Oh,
Yeah.
That takes me back. Shit.
I know. Because honestly, as a kid, some of us probably didn't recognize what they were actually trying to imply because you don't see that shit when you're a kid.
Of course
you just
not.
see, ooh, I'm gonna kill this bitch.
Right? Or you spend hours on end literally trying to get the fucking fatality in Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
why is the princess always at another castle? Oh,
Right? Like all these different things, man. I'm telling you, all these different things are the reason why. Honestly,
I've
I
seen
think the
bits on
classics
that
are the
though.
best. I think the classic games were the best because of the lore theories and the conspiracy. Especially like I mean, I think the one that did it the best was Nintendo. Real shit. I think Nintendo's done it the best. And not just with Mario and Legend of Zelda, but even with like
Mm.
Pokemon, the huge conspiracies in Pokemon and the different lore relationships and theories in Pokemon as well.
What is that
Crazy.
though? Like what lore is in Pokemon and what do you mean?
Well,
oh,
so
What do you
for
mean by that?
you know what? I'm glad you
I
brought
know
that
the
up.
general story
Professor
and
Oak,
I know
bro.
about the difference
No,
like I've
so
heard
like for
I've heard people question the fact of why you only got to choose from three. And they were such basic elemental types. When you had like ones out there like Lugia and Mewtwo, you know what I'm saying?
you, you want to know why that? You want to know like kind of why that is, right?
I mean, I guess so. I mean, I've never really thought about it beyond that, but I did think that was weird. I'm like, here's these general psychic types. Though
What's up,
up
KG?
until this point, up until this point, you only had what was that one called? Not
Yes.
I'm
Thank
thinking
you
of
for reminding me.
Abracadabra,
I didn't
I
know
think is the
that.
name of it. Or the Abra.
Yes,
That was the only
Abra.
psychic Pokemon. Yeah, that's the only one I really knew that was a psychic back then. I mean, you had ghost types like Haunter and everything else, but like those specific ones were like, then you had legendaries of elements. Like you had Zapdos, which was basically a legendary electric type.
And KG,
Where
it is
if you,
live, by
it
the way. It did go
huh?
live.
Oh,
Sorry,
we are.
I'm getting. No. I'm getting our other guest in. He's going to be
And
joining off of. He's going to
okay.
be in the call, but we are live,
Oh, no
KG.
problem.
All right, just mute yourself in here because that way I can hear on both sides.
Heard.
There's a mad echo.
Okay. All right. Continue. Sorry, Joker. I did not mean to cut you off, bud.
All right, you guys are
No,
good to
I'm
go.
just saying like some of the Pokemon that were in there, they basically did the same thing over again but gave it a different name. But everybody knows that Zapdos was just a friggin' off breed of Pikachu.
Well, see the theory. Well, see, but the real
Because
question
you could get a
is,
Raichu out of a Pikachu and it could be easily as powerful if leveled up correctly against a Zapdos. It
oh,
could win out
easily.
in just a brew in just like a brouhaha, like just a brawl, bro. Like it was just
Oh, no.
ridiculous.
Well, exactly. It definitely can. And like honestly, the other thing too is like you know why such why is it the same three elements in every region? Why is that? Why do you think? And like my theory behind that is because they're using the three basic elements of life, which in reality, wind or
Where
like
was
or
it
I guess
made? Where was the
grass.
games originally made? Where was it made?
Japan.
Japan. Japan.
Okay, yeah, so that's their culture.
Yeah, exactly. I think they were basing it off story of life. So I think each
Mm,
region is telling a different story of a different species of life forms, and then it's going to the next region and seeing the same species but different variations, which is basically all Pokemon
Well, it was definitely their ideology there, like the way they thought, who they were as a people, and they just made a game out of it. That's the reason that's the reason Godzilla's so popular, is because
Yeah.
apparently a lot of people don't know, but I heard this from somebody, and it makes sense when you think about Godzilla is a representation of the United States.
Is it?
What?
Yeah, because
How
like it
so?
was
Explain this.
Yeah.
okay. So the way it was explained to me was because of what happened on World War II. But one of the generals actually said, "Oh no, we awoke the sleeping giant." What is Godzilla? Where does Godzilla come from? The ocean. Not only that, but now that the government has like exposed the fact that we have aliens in the oceans. Anyways,
that's I didn't think about it that way.
So the terminology behind the sleeping giant.
Okay, go KG. Tell me. Let's hear it.
So with the sleeping giant it was the general that initiated the attack on Pearl Harbor. He's the one that drew up the battle plans. When they were 800 miles off the coast of the United States, out of Hawaii, he said that if once we do this, we awaken the sleeping giant.
Huh.
Because
Okay.
like literally, we were
So what
never
that means is, like,
intentionally supposed
that
to
was
be
a precursor
involved.
to war, right?
Yeah, that's what happened basically.
We were definitely going to get involved in that war. This is my opinion, though.
You don't think so? You think
we
so?
were.
If they
We
hadn't
were.
attacked
100% we
Pearl
were.
Harbor, do you think we would have had anything to do with that?
Yes.
Yes, I still think we would have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
We were.
Because if you think about it, the U.S. was already involved in the war over in Europe.
Yep. Like the amount of resources that we produced, like
we gave to Europe. Yeah, so we technically were kind of involved. Yeah, but we weren't.
Yeah, I mean, we were eventually going to get involved regardless of what happened. We were going to get involved whether. I think Pearl Harbor just expedited it. Oh yeah, Pearl Harbor just
but
it expedited our timetable of getting involved, because then we were just like, oh, okay, bet. Is this how you want to play the game? Bombs?
we did.
You want to play with bombs? Okay. We got you, big dog. We got you. Hold up.
But doesn't that sound
Let's drop a little ball.
How do you feel about a little bit of the sun?
Well,
Not
in
the
all
whole
reality,
sun, just a little bit of it. Like the fact that we have like advanced to that level, but yet we can't friggin' travel through. We can't travel in our solar system without using a disposable friggin' fuel source. Please.
All right, what's up, bro?
We just
the
discovered
biggest
dark
issue
matter.
that they had.
If we could learn to
that was
harvest
a
dark
precursor
matter.
to Japan attacking.
Was what, KG? What was the big?
The biggest issue that started the war between Japan. The biggest issue. It was because Germany was allied with Japan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the major issue.
Okay.
And so what the United States did was they took away their rights to oil.
Yep.
Ooh, okay.
Japan only had enough. What do you call it? Only enough oil to sustain the country for 18 months. So what?
Okay.
So what the major issue behind that was, the one general that was the one that initiated the whole fight was like, okay, we have to do it this way. We have to fight, because if we don't, we're pretty much poached.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because you gotta realize at that time,
right, and
the United States was a leading producer in
that
oil
general
and steel at the time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So like and now Japan at that time was technically neutral until they sided with Hitler.
Okay. Okay.
And that was the biggest issue.
Interesting.
Well, I mean,
And there was a
dude, at the
conspiracy
time,
theory behind that too, because Germany and Germany gave up shortly, like what, 6-7 months before Japan did.
Mm-hmm.
And so those bombs that were dropped on
Paris.
Japan were technically based from Germany, because it was German
Hiroshima and
scientists that made that
Nagasaki.
bomb.
Yep. You're right, though. The German scientists definitely did help make some of the bombs.
The Manhattan, yeah, it was the
Yeah, it was the Manhattan Project. We
yeah, well,
definitely.
it was the Manhattan Project, right?
Yeah, it was. It was definitely.
So
the Manhattan
you also got to
Project.
look at that aspect as a whole, because the German people were
Manhattan Project was that ship, right?
It was the atomic bombs. It was little
Oh.
boy.
yeah.
And
The
big boy.
basically
thought-
what the
Yeah.
Manhattan Project
I'm
was
thinking of the Philadelphia
that the
Project.
United
That's
States
my bad.
government
That's my
took-
bad.
Yeah, they basically
Yeah.
took uranium and plutonium.
So the Manhattan Project was basically, it was the United States taking the German scientists that were already building a nuclear bomb for Nazi Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I remember.
But
Albert
basically what they
Einstein.
did is they took those scientists and they're like, okay, you're working for us now.
That's right, because
it.
because
That's
a
all
lot
they
of them
could
worked
do.
at NASA too.
See, Albert Einstein wasn't even part of that. Albert Einstein basically kiboshed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
He
bruh.
Albert Einstein was 100% against Adolf Hitler making those bombs.
Oh well, yeah, a
He
lot of
left
them were.
Nazi Germany when
Mhm.
Hitler offered him a position, and he said pretty much said fuck you.
Well,
He's
yeah.
like, I ain't getting involved in this shit.
Well,
It's
because
that's not why I'm doing this.
he knew the devastating power that was about to happen if they made him. He knew exactly what would happen. He knew and not just the immediate, but
Exactly.
but he understood the long-term fallout that would occur environmentally and politically from the standpoint too.
Exactly.
Like, because he already knew that if they
Well,
thought World War
let's
II
go
was
even
bad,
further than that. Look at Chernobyl.
oh, dude, Chernobyl. You still can't live there. You still can't live
Chernobyl
there.
had a nuclear power plant.
Yeah, they had a
Yeah,
nuclear fallout.
it's uninhabitable for like the next 35,000 years.
Yeah, and you want to know something crazy? Even in 35,000 years, all those half-lives are just going to continue to half-life themselves. So it doesn't matter. It's never
usually how
going to
it
be
works.
inhabitable again.
Yeah.
Like,
It
that place
degrades
is
over
ruined.
a period of time, like all things.
It'll eventually degrade away, but not in our lifetime.
And seeing that, and that's the biggest issue right now. No. See,
I'm
in our
surprised we
lifetime,
haven't
we'll
had a
never ever
giant
see nuclear
radioactive
power,
lizard come out of that
like
motherfucker.
nuclear fusion power to power your house and shit.
No. Ethics will stop that. Just like it
We'll
stops
never
everything
see that
else
in our lifetime.
science.
We probably won't even see that in our children's lifetime.
I don't think anyone will
Right.
see it. I don't think as long as
Oh, it's gonna happen
society,
because nuclear power is the most sustainable thing.
well, yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what
well,
we have
yeah,
right now. That's all we have right
in
now.
our on Earth.
Like, what about the concept of or the freaking the theory, the conspiracy theory about like cold fusion?
ooh, cold fusion.
Yeah, man, there was like a
Cold
movie
fusion
made
work?
off of it. Val Kilmer, I think Val Kilmer was in it,
Mm,
but it had that same thing about that's the reason they were like spies or some shit.
yes, Val Kilmer was in that one.
Yeah, I can't remember the damn name of it. but
don't
I
know.
seen that, and they were talking about cold fusion. Like they were keeping
Look at
secret of cold
Oppenheimer.
fusion. Oppenheimer's another good movie. I like that one.
You know, we've
Yeah,
definitely
Oppenheimer it shows the precursors to everything. So like, and it's sad to say, it really is, but with Oppenheimer, that man, he went through so much shit. What would be the best way to explain it? That man basically was Jewish, if I remember correctly.
I guess.
And he was brought to the United States to work on the nuclear weapon to drop on Japan.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you go to the Nevada test site, and they say I have never been there. I've always driven past it, but they say that you cannot step foot anywhere near the Nevada test site. With all the nuclear tests that they have done on that spot,
you'd die.
You can't be within 15 miles of that place.
You'd get you'd get radioactive.
Just with how much nuclear tests they've done on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's when nuclear power at that time was still uncontrollable.
Crazy, man. Crazy. Y'all
right?
are here.
You couldn't control nuclear power at that time.
Well, they always have, dude. It was ever since they freaking figured out how to make the atom sustainable or find the material, the freaking uranium, dude. Uranium and plutonium, dude. Fucking.
Yep.
Two of the deadliest.
You want to know
elements
something
we've
even
ever
really
had
messed?
on
You
this
want to know
planet.
something really messed up? I live in Canada. Canada has the highest amount of uranium in the world.
That's crazy, dude.
I know that.
Is it really?
Dude,
So
if you,
I
like,
lived in.
do you mean
place
held
it's a province
supply,
called, yeah, it's a province
or
called
held
Saskatchewan.
supply, or it's or it's actually in a mountain somewhere?
No, it's like
that you hold, like you have
it's
on
in
pallets and shit.
well, it's not even in a mountain. It's in the ground it's
Right. That means if you freaking found the right spark, that shit would
yeah.
go.
So if you come to Canada and you go to Saskatchewan, it's like the middle part of Canada.
Mm-hmm.
They have the highest
Saskatchewan?
uranium deposit in Canada and most likely the world.
That makes sense, yeah.
That's crazy. I would have never.
You can go there, like they're harvesting it.
They're harvesting it. What is this, Minecraft?
You can go there and harvest it and pretty much get a
That's
fuck ton of it.
exactly what it is. Because they gotta have a
But
held
Canada's
supply,
not using
dude.
it for nuclear shit. They're using it for.
Do I need a special?
They're using it for power. Right?
That's pretty cool, actually. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't know that. You know, I like learning new shit like that. And you know what? That's dope as fuck. Do I need a special pickaxe for it? Does it have to be a diamond pickaxe?
This man's like,
No,
I'm going out there
I'm
just to
pretty
get
sure
me
you
some,
need
just
to
a little
get
bit.
qualified
You're
from the
gonna do a lot
government
with a
to
little
even
bit.
fucking operate
Like-
that shit.
Are you for real? So like on like a serious note, what kind of equipment do you have to use?
Like it's fucking like I had a buddy back in Saskatchewan apply for that position and he got denied right away, and he has over like 20 years in mining.
Oh my god. Bro, what the fuck do you have to do to get that job?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You gotta suck some mean dick, apparently. Like it's
I don't know.
yeah. Like the Canadian government like the Canadian
It's like,
the resources Canada has here.
I didn't know that.
Oh, it's insane.
Then what is wrong
you
with
know.
y'all's country?
That's why you talk to
bro?
a Canadian, man.
what are you munching on?
At this point in time, I couldn't fucking tell you.
I'm just gonna say potato chips because I'm not gonna say a brand.
They're not sponsoring you, bro.
They're not
Yeah,
sponsoring me. There's no
That's
free
true,
advertisement
that's
here.
true.
God
They
damn
aren't.
it.
They aren't. Nah. Yeah.
Although, however,
Here's another fun fact for you. You know the Geneva Convention and all the rules that were implied in the Geneva Convention?
this is because of the fucking Canadians, dude. They were merciless.
That was all due to Canada.
I know. Dude, the Canadians were fucking ruthless, man. They were like worse than the fucking Nazis almost.
I mean,
They were. They made the fucking Germans pay. Like they were throwing fucking grenades in fucking cans and throwing them over into the German bunker and say, "Here you go. Here's your Christmas gift." And no, it's a grenade. Like here, like.
What do you mean, like soup cans and shit? Nah, man.
Like,
Grenades
homie,
are
like-
soup can. Oh,
And
but you got
everybody
those
says Canadians are
big
nice.
cans,
I
too.
don't think so.
You don't think so, eh?
No, dude, we caused more war crimes in the First World War than fucking Nazi did in the Second. So
He's not wrong, sadly. He's actually not wrong about that. The amount of war crimes that Canada committed is actually atrocious.
and the
Like,
oh,
and the fact that they suffered zero
Yeah, it's disgusting.
repercussions
It
for
really
all
is
of
disgusting.
it. No repercussions either. Like, that's the crazy shit.
I don't know if they suffered any repercussions, but they
I
did.
don't think they,
They did get their pee-pee slapped.
Who's slapping cock? What the hell?
Here we go.
Did you know? And this is
Here we
another fun
fucking
fact
go.
that I like my World War II history.
Mhm.
I like talking about the Bretton Woods contract.
Did you know that during the beaches and like taking over like Normandy and shit? Did you know Canada's the only country that actually completed all their objectives?
Really? It's actually pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually pretty cool. That I did not know. Like, you know, the more you know, right? Like,
I
the
got
more
fucking
you know.
books here that would tell you fucking tons of shit. German generals fucking hated facing Canadians.
Didn't know that.
All right, boys.
I
Yeah.
can't remember the one general. He was
Speaking of
fuck was
giant lizards, no, just joking.
Speaking of giant lizards, I just happened to look down. I mean, what?
Originally, we're supposed to come in here and talk about Bowser and
We are. Which, hey, we are. Okay, we got a little bit off topic, but it was okay. It was good off topic. I think KG should join the Battle Buddies. I think he would do well with
He should.
them. He should. I think he would have a lot of fun streaming with them, like doing their podcast.
Speaking
I
of
don't
that, we will be launching a new podcast.
I don't know,
here.
man. When it comes to World War II history, I'm kind of a fucking nutcase with that shit.
Yeah, dude, you should definitely. Oh man. Okay, real shit. You should definitely join the Battle Buddies. But okay, now we got some of the history down. I want to talk about the lore of fucking Mario.
Oh.
Let's talk about that. Let me
Oh.
tell you
we
what.
knew what was going on. We knew the minute
Mario was a
Princess is
cheap-ass
another
plumber.
castle. Oh yeah, he done laid pipe already. It's already
Dude,
done.
of course, man.
You
Because
knew
we
he
have-
did. You already knew he did. Like you're like, why? She could have left any time. That is a freaking like those are flippers in a shell. That fat bastard.
Dude, he was getting it in, man. And let's just be point blank about it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like in
But he
Wario
probably.
1,
But you want to know something? In all honesty, she stayed with him because he probably had a bigger dick than her fucking bigger dick than her fucking guards or whatever, right?
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I mean, I would
that's
imagine
what's
Toad.
happening.
I would imagine that Toad would feel some kind of way, but that's too bad.
I don't know.
He's
Maybe he
definitely-
like shoved his mushroom top up in there.
How can he like? How can she just like magically just get
Yeah.
kidnapped all the?
Just the
fucking
tip.
time,
That's
bro?
all I need, sweetheart. Just the tip.
Dude, I don't know, man. Like that bitch gets kidnapped way too many times. I don't know how.
Right.
A lot. That's just like Zelda too. Think about that shit.
Oh, trust me,
That
I
bitch
thought
be getting-
about that shit. Mhm. I thought about that shit.
Yeah, they're talking about
But
how
no,
like
man.
Low key, I could never ever play Zelda.
You're missing out, bud.
Well, Zelda.
And why couldn't you?
Well, why couldn't you play Zelda? I don't know.
My baby sister, man, she used to play that shit all the time. She's like, you should really play this game. You should really play this game. Fuck off.
I like A Link to the Past. Link to the Past is pretty
That
fun.
one, oh, A Link to the
Like-
Past. Okay.
Yeah.
You know which other one was like really good too?
Like if my little sister was on Discord, she could fucking go deep into fucking Ocarina of Time.
The Wind Waker was pretty good too.
GoldenEye 64.
Nah, Jum. Hated that fucker.
Man, let me tell you.
No, but
I don't know. I think, but seriously, on the like back to like the Mario note though. I don't know. I don't think Mario and Peach are actually married.
I don't think so.
I don't ever think they were.
Actually, I
Like-
think
No, she's
Bowser-
just this fucking side chick.
at the end of the what was it, Galaxy? I don't know. I know she got pissed off at Mario and one of them, and Bowser was actually about to marry Peach. I think at Galaxy or whatever one of the newer ones are. And she got pissed at Mario because she didn't get asked. Apparently, that's what I was hearing. It's kind of nuts. Kind of nuts
It
that
is-
like everything seemed pretty pre-planned on a lot of these like fucking kidnappings too, man.
So like, what
Like
if?
every
Um,
time Toad would pop up, or some Toadster would friggin' pop up. They would, man. They always did. They did, and they show up, and you're like, you're a variant of. You know what? Never fucking mind. What do you got to tell me? Like, it's like, just start accepting it, dude.
Now, Mario 1, Peach was or fucking Princess Peach was never at the right fucking castle, bro. Right? She's always going from transfer from castle to castle to castle, bro. Got a
You know,
very
if they were
fucking
real
annoying.
Italian plumbers, they would have been packing heat, bro. It's like-
They were,
Bippity
bro.
boppity
Did you
boo.
not
Bam!
see them shooting those fucking
Yeah,
pepperonis
right?
out of their goddamn hands? Come on now.
Your name
Yeah.
is not Maria. No, yeah, it's
They were
pretty,
just like
pretty crazy.
pepperoni.
You know what's really fucked up though? You got a fucking fat ass plumber, and then you got his fucking brother Luigi, which is a fucking skinny ass plumber.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like that. So
And
why?
then they got two fucking
The guy's a
cousins,
fucking
too.
bean poles. Like, man, don't you eat enough fucking pasta, and you're telling me you're not fucking fat?
Me? Nope.
Eating
It's
pizza
that
every day, bro.
metabolism. It's
Mhm.
like that chicken Rush Hour 2 or 3, whatever one it was.
Fuck.
Top. And he goes, friggin', you're big, girl. I got a thyroid. Well, stop eating thyroids. Like, he just. Shit was
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh shit. Okay, but like, what if Bowser and Peach were originally supposed to get married? Like realistically, like what if Mario keeps kidnapping Peach from Bowser?
So I want to know something, man. There's a scene,
Mhm.
and it's in Mario Sunshine, right? It's in Mario
Okay.
Sunshine, man. Right, so they land in the fucking island, right? All of a sudden, Bowser's there already, right? They kidnap the princess, supposedly, right? And then later on in the game, right? Like Princess Peach and Bowser is chilling in a hot tub together. Like
what I'm
Mario
saying.
rolls up on them, chilling in a hot tub together. You tell me that's not suspicious, bro? You don't think that
Understand,
Bowser's
man.
waxing Princess Peach?
But here's the real thing. Have you guys ever thought that Princess Peach might also be fucking what's his name's kid?
Who?
Who's?
Who's kid?
Mario's. Because realistically, nobody knows the age of Mario.
Oh, I guess that's true. No one knows the age of Mario or Luigi.
Okay, we're not going down the incest road, bro.
Well, no, I don't
Yeah.
think it's incest. I think, but what I think though, what if that's his daughter? That would make sense.
How would that make sense? He's like,
Because what if Mario fucked like a queen or some shit? I mean, he's a plumber that's been everywhere since like the late '80s. You telling me he hasn't fucked a queen somewhere? Come on now.
Right.
Like, I'm just saying.
He was servicing more than one type of pipe, obviously.
Man was laying pipe down everywhere he went. Like,
This motherfucker was laying pipe. Let's be real.
for
He was
real.
laying pipe all across that fucking place.
Mhm.
apparently not good enough. He's like, if Bowser's plowing it now.
But that's just it. What if that's his daughter?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Or like his niece? What if it's
I mean, there
Luigi's
is a-
daughter? That would explain why she's tall.
That's true.
You know-
I could see that.
you know what I'm
That
saying?
makes
Like,
sense. Yeah,
Like, think about
That's
it.
it's in the genetics. Like I got
Mhm.
it. Yeah,
Because like real shit. So what if that's Mario's niece?
that'd be crazy.
But the thing is, then why isn't Luigi all up in that shit? If it was Luigi's kid, then why the fuck isn't he doing it?
Because it's Luigi. You see how lanky that motherfucker is? You take one Koopa shell to the head, he's dead. Like,
Did you say Koopa shell?
damn right I did.
But no, no, like, why have fucking Mario do it?
That's so stupid. But it makes sense. No, I get that. That's actually
Maybe
funny.
Luigi's knocked out or something.
You ever
I
wonder?
don't know.
You ever wonder if Mario ever picked up
Maybe.
Luigi like that, like he did with some of them mushrooms, and he just threw them bitches and turtle Koopa shells and shit, dude? You ever wonder, man? Like Luigi was like, he was fucking like awake for all of it. You know what I'm saying? Just couldn't move.
Like
When he got done,
paralyzed.
he'd be like, never again do we speak about this. His brother Mario's, yeah, whatever. Like, he ain't give a shit.
Right.
If I gotta beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker to make a point, you know, it's like, I couldn't imagine having that level of strength where I just pick a person up and just hit the other dude with him. Like like two friends are like, yeah, we're like the dynamic duo. You pick the other guy up, he goes, wait, people can do that, and you just slam him into the other guy. Like, that's an opening fight sequence.
Then the question becomes, what about Wario and Waluigi?
right.
See? Like, what about them?
You know what? I'm starting to think maybe the Mario brothers, like
That's
the
his.
people
That's his
in the
fucking. That's his
Wario-
like
and the
fucked up
Wario
retarded
brothers,
uncle or something.
is that they're they're of their age. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that Wario goes, nah, that's a like shout out to the 50s, dude. You ever notice that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Like I see stuff like that. That makes sense.
That is true. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. What if like that was like their parents?
Who
Like, what
knows?
if Wario and Waluigi were Mario and Luigi's parents? See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point.
That way, like Wario's all kind of like messed up because of incest shit.
Maybe. I mean, they are. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that. Nope. Mm-mm.
It's like that.
Mm-mm.
It's like
I
that.
almost let that shit fly out. Oh no.
I mean, the Mushroom Kingdom's all kind of messed up, right? Like there's like there's like turtles that aren't mentally all there, and then there's the Goombas. Look like
Anybody
they're a
ever
little
seen
off.
that Adult Swim episode where friggin' Marty McFly sleeps with his mother?
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
That kid, that kid came into frame and he was like, Hey, you guys. Fucking done, bro. Fucking done. Like,
Oh shit.
like he really did it. I was like,
Mm-hmm. Like shit, man. You know, it'd be that way sometimes.
Done fucked up.
But another
Mhm.
one I want to talk about on on like another level is what about like the different Yoshis? You know what I'm saying?
With both the different Yoshis.
What about
Those
their
are
like?
definitely those are definitely elemental constructs for sure.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, man. Because think about it. Each one does something different. It
That's
depends
true.
on what color it is depending on what
Mhm.
it does.
Yeah, because didn't the like red
It
Yoshi
is it
breathe
is a
fire?
level. It is similar to Pokemon,
Mm-hmm.
which literally came out, like came out after that on
Mm-hmm.
Super Nintendo. I think is when Yoshi first hit the scene.
I think so. Because it showed up in Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yes.
Yeah. So you had those different variants in there at that time.
Dude, I don't know, man. I think that was crazy.
Oh,
But
for
like,
sure.
you know, I don't know. We've definitely gotten really off the rails on this show.
Well, we were talking about
We're
conspiracy theories, so
ADHD
Isn't that what a
have to.
podcast is for, though? To
generation.
go off the rails?
I guess for
Yeah, yeah.
But you know, I want to pass this over to Nuker real quick.
What's up, bro?
Nuker, I want to bounce this off you.
All right.
Okay. Out of all the old Nintendo games, which one do you think had the most, just the greatest lore stories inside of them?
Oh, that's a good one, man.
Mm-hmm.
We talking like pre 64 or after 64?
I'm talking
All
everything
everything.
before it switched over to the Wii because I consider all of that shit a classic.
Mm,
You mean PlayStation and shit like that too?
lore.
No, Nintendo. Nintendo specifically.
And Sega, we had Sega Genesis, Sega CD.
I'm gonna say something that's
Mm-hmm.
blasphemous. People are gonna fucking hate on me for this. I never looked at Nintendo as being very deep, ever, in their lore. Like, I felt it's very kiddish with all their stuff that they've done. A lot of it has been like fan made theories and lore. Um, Zelda's kind of cool, but I always thought Zelda was overrated, and I'm gonna get a lot of
Fair.
hate. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, man, because like everyone just like loves fucking Zelda, and I'm like, dude, I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I would agree with that, though.
Really, KG, you would agree with that.
Yeah, it's not Elder Scrolls, bro. It's not
Because,
Fallout.
like, in all honesty, fucking Zelda was such an overrated game,
Yeah, look at how much trash Zelda 2 was. Like people don't like realize like how shitty of a game that was.
right?
Like,
I feel like Zelda didn't really start getting good till like later, honestly.
You know what
well,
gets me is that friggin' FPSs have been coming out ever since the 64.
Well,
I don't think. Well, you had Doom that you could play on SNES, but that was against AI. That wasn't against, or well, we had a version of AI at that time, but
Ooh.
that's what the difficulty was for. But
yeah, man. Like I can't.
well, you also got to remember they also had like the James Bond games and shit, like GoldenEye, right?
Mm.
I I had a love-hate relationship with that fucking game, dude. I really did. There were some days, but then that motherfucker get the golden gun, and
Hell yeah.
you get the golden gun, it was done. It was like you're just like, you want to call this? Because I'm not giving this up. You realize I have what everybody else wants for a weapon, you know?
See, I was gonna go Final Fantasy, and I didn't know how to approach this question.
Oh,
I
Final Fantasy.
Because
That's
Final
a good
Fantasy has a
I'm gonna
shit
get a
ton of.
lot of hate now. Final Fantasy
Yeah.
8 was my favorite. I like
To each
that's
their
the
own, bro.
first one I really liked
each
was
their
Final
own.
Fantasy 8. Yeah.
Well, my brother's the same way. My
That's
brother
another
loves
game I couldn't get into.
I
No?
love Final Fantasy. Did you ever play the game that? So,
Oh,
Square
Final
Enix
Fantasy
made
10 wasn't bad either. And 10
they
2
made
kind of
this
sucked.
game called Crystal Breakers as well, and that was really good.
Mm.
Hmm.
The
I'll have to look
So if
into
you
that.
take Final Fantasy into the stake of like a Nintendo, then I guess it's kind of had some lore behind it. But like, I don't know. I kind of look at like Final Fantasy as like a Sony product now. I guess. So, question: why couldn't you get into Final Fantasy? The question I ask you, KG.
Me?
Yeah.
It just wasn't something that really appealed to me.
No. Yeah, it was the first game I ever
No,
bought.
like I have like I've always been like a first person or like a sports game player.
Yeah.
Probably the only game that I actually didn't mind that was not in that genre was probably Skyrim.
Mm.
Legend of Dragoon.
Oh God,
Right, so
you
it's
fucking guys, bro.
Oh man, I have it on my friggin' PlayStation 3.
Hmm.
I play it sometimes, dude. That shit just takes me back. Like,
Dude, you're like the third person I heard in like a month that's mentioned Legends of Dragoon.
mhm.
Like
They
they
need to
needed a remake.
remaster that shit,
Yep,
dude.
I
I've heard
fucking
them
knew it.
talking.
I fucking knew it, bro. I knew it was coming, man. Oh,
They do. They need to. Like, it's just about it's time.
mm. I don't know, man. I've
I would buy a remaster
you know,
for
no,
it.
in all honesty,
Like,
the most underrated fucking game ever, and this is just my personal opinion,
what is it?
is Battlefield compared to COD.
I like Battlefield. I don't mind COD either, but I'd rather play on Battlefield.
So do
Dude,
I. I love that shit.
man, it's just there's the scope of the maps. You know what I'm saying? You don't even get that really with Halo. You know, and I play a little bit of Halo, but yeah, man, like fucking
Yeah.
like dead ass Battlefield, dude. Because like I
Halo
love
probably had
that
one of the
shit.
best storylines of out of any game.
That's true. Yeah,
Facts.
yeah, I did like that. Yeah.
Straight facts.
Did anybody see the one video that they did where the guy's like, you hand over that AI, and he goes, "Go fuck yourself, sir," and he grabs the dude by the back of the head and bounces it off the fucking table. Nobody saw that. All right, cool.
No.
Hell yeah. That was like the best part of that whole fucking video.
Yep, I thought so. Because in the game, he literally hands
Did
it
you guys
over to
ever
him.
see did you guys ever see the fucking movies that they came out with?
What you mean,
No.
like the? What about like the? What do you mean, like the YouTube shorts or something like that, or short YouTube ones, or the
No,
full
like
of
the actual
reach?
movies. Like they had some actually half decent movies.
Is that the one? Okay, no, I don't know. I've seen several different types of versions of it. Yeah. What, for Halo? You mean? I seen the Fall of Reach, and I seen the
Like
television
the what the
series.
hell's that one that it's like one of the popular ones.
There's the one where it's like a group of fucking animated shorts.
The
That
TV show I didn't like, but
it was okay. It wasn't great. I didn't like the fact that he fell in love. Like, I'm like, this is fucking Master Chief.
well, mind you, if you do look at it, though, Master Chief was kind of in love with Cortana.
Oh, he absolutely fell for that CGI bitch, dude. Straight up.
Nuker, what you feel about that one, bud? Master
Well-
Chief in Cortana. Come on, bud. You
Oh,
know
dude,
it.
yeah, no. I have a big theory about this one, bro.
Let's
I
hear
have
it.
a big theory about this. I think it is required for the AI to satisfy the needs of their super soldier whenever there's downtime to cause a psychological relaxation on the battlefield and keep them de-stressed. So I think it's actually a requirement for them to have like some kind of virtual sexual relation with them. And I think it's actually probably connected to the suit somehow. So there's some kind of chemical release.
Really?
Mm-hmm. 100%.
Okay,
That's
okay.
actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, I didn't think about it like that.
Oh yeah.
I never really thought of that.
Like real shit.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
like guaranteeing it because it doesn't make sense. Like there's so much stress going on. You're in war for like 20 fucking years, bro, and you don't want your fucking soldiers going kind of crazy all the time, right? So it's almost like a mandatory type of thing. Um, yeah, I mean, there's reasons why when you roll up to like ship ports and you're in the Navy, that they have a bunch of whorehouses sitting on the coastline, like ready for you to rock and roll, right? So yeah. See, making
mean,
sense
you're not
now,
wrong.
right?
You're not wrong.
Good old Virginia.
Good old Virginia.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
no.
like, why wouldn't they like do that if you're like in outer space? Like, you don't know, you could be stuck in a fucking rock. in the
Dude,
middle
that
of
wouldn't
nowhere.
surprise me. That fucking wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Because, dude, the world is the universe is probably, if not equally as fucked up as where we're at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here's something that friggin' hit me not too long ago. What if the very essence of how we see things is determined by our willingness to be open-minded about things and go back to being explorers, but yet we're still sitting here trying to figure out how to be the best at something that, unless you're friggin' actually going to battle, matters.
Mm.
Like some legitimate like skill sets, like learning how to cook for yourself, learning how to grow food, you know, even raise livestock, you know.
I mean, like, if I'm a young soldier, bro, right, and I'm like
Yeah.
out there fighting a war, I know that my wife is back home waiting for me, type of thing. That is some extra motivation there, buddy. You're telling me that I'm not gonna want to like pipe her down as soon as I get home, bro? You fucking kidding me,
No,
bro?
you
That's
could.
like the first fucking thing you're doing. It's like, get on yeah, you were running into the fucking house, you were throwing her on the fucking bed, and you're like, just going to town on her, man. Like, I'm not even joking around. That's probably what you're doing. You know, as one of the generals, I guess, said,
But you want to know how many of those fucking those soldiers fucking cheat on their old ladies with fucking females on the base?
yeah. Well, I
Barracks
mean,
bunnies.
that's probably expected. All right.
Where do you think the term came from? Like, that's what makes me laugh. They're like, yeah, barracks bunny. I'm like,
Dude, my friend tried to hook me up with one of those ones. I was like,
just
oh,
there,
she's
man.
cool.
They just
She's cool. She's
I'm
cute.
definitely hooked up.
I
with
hear
a
they're
few
wild,
of them.
man. I hear they're
Dude,
wild.
Oh,
They
yeah,
are.
well,
Let me tell you, they're
Yeah.
fun though.
oh. Well, I don't know, man. I think if you were like a super soldier, man,
Probably make sure you can't walk.
Oh,
you know what? A friend of mine, friggin', he was like 55 years old or whatever, dude, and he friggin' knocked the bottom out of this girl. Tried to walk back downstairs after he was done. He said, "Oh, my legs gave out, and I like slid on my ass all the way down to the rest of the stairs." I'm like, "Yeah, dude." You get to a point where you just can't do it no more. You're like, "This is what you get."
Honestly,
you
I
don't like
wish
it?
I had a
Oh,
girl
well.
to do that, be able to do that to me.
Death by snoo.
that's fine. It's the best way to go.
There's worse ways to die, man.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
I have it in my will. I have it in my will. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die with a smile on my face.
damn right.
yeah, damn.
And that's either gonna be
I like
in
that.
fine pussy or in a fine car. Either way, I'm gonna have a smile on my face.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man.
Nah, not the car. I let the nurse do it. I'm like, go to town, sweetheart. Do what you do what you need to do.
Do what you need to do.
Dude, it's
Oh
funny.
no.
I was in the hospital for like a year, right? And I didn't have a thing for nurses going into the hospital, but like now,
Bet you had one coming out though.
yes, I fucking did, bro. Yes, I did. I have a thing for nurses, man.
Oh
Oh, God damn it.
man, that is fucking funny.
I think when I had to go for my surgery, I was in the hospital for like what, week and a half, 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I had this fucking nurse, and so you probably all know Major Chip, right?
Yeah.
So me and Major Chip were like best friends in real life at the time, and he was hitting on my fucking nurse hard.
Was this at work?
It was not good. He was fucking hitting on her hard because he was constantly coming up to the hospital with my mother and shit.
You think he was hitting
Oh.
on the nurse?
But yeah, oh dude, it was great.
You think
Oh dude, he was
hitting
he
on
was
the
trying.
nurse?
This is before. I think this is before he met his old lady there, but
Oh, okay.
it was good.
Man, did he have any game? Be honest with me.
Yeah, it was like, man, and it was funny as fuck too because she gave me a sponge bath. She had to give me a sponge bath because I couldn't get up and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd message him, like, guess what happened today? He's like, what? And I was like, I got a sponge bath from that nurse. He's like, fuck you, man.
Damn.
Oh,
shit.
I was a dick, dude, man. I was a prick.
Shit. You were like, yeah, I got to feel her hands all over.
For just a second.
Oh yeah, it was great.
She was cradling.
Fucking worst
what?
experience of my life was
These
sitting in that
nuts.
fucking hospital.
That's where we draw the
Oh,
line. Huh?
fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I fucking hated being in the hospital for like 2 weeks, dude. It was like the worst.
It just sounds awful. It just sounds awful. And you know, I want to talk about one more topic before we
It
bring
sucked.
it.
Cause like I couldn't leave my room for 48 hours.
And what was this for? What did you do previously?
Probably hockey.
So I had to get my appendix removed, and since I was classified as a bleeder at the time, they didn't want me going outside.
Oh, you had that
To
sickle cell.
Going
shit.
outside just in case I was at risk of infection.
Oh, yeah. Low defenses.
And the fucked up thing is, I was a smoker at the time. I was a heavy smoker at the time. And I'm
I
like,
did
man, I'm fucking jonesing for a cigarette here. Like, you guys got to do something. Like, I'm gonna fucking kill a bitch. They wouldn't even let me fucking smoke in the room, man. I was like, this is some bullshit.
I think I've been that way for quite some time. If life gets too damn tough, I just go out and have a cigarette. He's like,
Yeah.
Man, you know, I want to touch on one quick topic. It's kind of a little lore, but I remember the Mega Man games growing up as a kid.
oh,
Oh,
don't get
shit.
me started on that, dude. I would love to bring my friend in on that. I used to play that shit with the
No.
fucking
Motherfucker.
turbo controllers.
tell
and
you.
shit.
Let me tell you, man. Growing up playing Mega Man, and let me tell you, I'm sure all of us remember what controller we all had with that game. Come on now. We all remember the controller. It was just AB, motherfucker. It was AB. That was
Yes.
it. You didn't get anything fucking else. It was AB and like a couple other for up down. And then start and select. And that was a controller. That was it.
I remember fucking busting controllers like left, right, and center playing that game.
Mm-hmm. But let me tell you, I loved the development of the game because they actually used advanced AI at such
I
an
liked
early
it. I liked
state.
it because they added like upgrades. I was happy about
Mhm.
that. I was like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I can actually the game can get on my level now. Like that's where I was at. Because like, dude,
Exactly.
I played Contra, and after a while, man, I was like, mm. Oh wait, they got cheat codes, motherfucker. Just
Jesus. But no, like I
it's like
remember.
I'm telling you, dude. I used to fucking people be like, "Are you entering code?" Yeah, it's not the way. I don't care. I got other shit to do, like go outside and touch grass.
Right?
Jeez.
People
You
think
know
that's
what?
like
You
a
know what my
new
favorite
term.
game
It's
was
not,
though.
huh?
You want to know something really fucked up though?
Hmm.
Huh?
What's up?
You remember that game? It was Doom. You remember when they made the movie Doom with Carl Urban and The Rock?
Yeah.
Oh, don't. That's like Dragon Ball. Don't fucking go there. It's
Okay.
horrid.
Yeah, dude. Okay, low key. It was. This is when I was heavy into drugs. Okay. I played that game when I was high on acid. That was the worst fucking mistake of my life.
No. You think?
Dude, it was fucking creepy as shit. I
Mm,
yeeted my fucking TV out my bedroom window, and I was on a third story apartment building.
What?
So you knew you weren't going back to get it. Right. So you knew that.
Hot
Like when
take.
you threw it in,
No,
like,
no,
ah,
no,
fuck
no. I
it.
didn't
Like
get it.
I'm
I
good.
left it. I let the fucking all the drug dealers and shit fucking
Piecemeal it.
grab it. Oh yeah, fucking. I was like, no. And
Okay.
then when my mom gets fucking home from work, she's like, "Where's your TV?" I'm like, "It's out there."
It's on the street. Hot take though. Hot take though. I think Zero is
Yeah.
Mega
She's like,
Man's
"What'd you
older
do?" I was like, "I
brother.
flipped out."
That would
Like
make
real
sense
shit.
though. Like when you think about it, dude, he's just way better than he
Ooh.
is. I mean, he's got a blaster, but dude, his primary fucking way of dislocating a person's soul into the afterlife is a sword. Like,
Oh, 100%. It's that soul.
yeah, it's that
Like
sword. You're just
he know what
not
he's
getting
doing with
past that.
that. Mm-mm.
The only other thing I could see that would work against Zero, if it was to cross universes, is the Gundam. That's it.
Mm-hmm. For real. Because I mean he literally he knows what he's doing. He's extremely fast too. He's
Mm-hmm.
extremely quick.
Yo,
Which
he's
is
not
insane.
slow by any means. No.
No. Especially being a swordsman, that means his battle IQ was already, when you think about it, high.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, he
I
knows
mean, to
what he
be.
can within the limits he can work, which is nice. You know,
Well, yeah.
like I saw this shit on fucking TikTok, and it fucking made me laugh. It says you wake up in a brand new world, and you realize you have a stat sheet. What's the first thing you do? And this one guy, without missing a beat, put in the comments. He goes, "Look at my stat points to see what the fuck is wrong with me."
Damn. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm just saying, dude. Like, it had me laughing because I'm like, yeah, I would understand that if I hadn't made the leap to where I'm at now, which is hysterically funny.
Right, but like, and you know, there is Zero does have his own game, which if you play it, it's actually really good.
It's not bad. No, it's not bad at all.
But then you kind of see though.
When
But
do you think? Here's the thing.
I also believe Zero is a girl.
What?
That's
Yeah.
that's a good question.
What if Zero is actually Mega Man's sister? Because if you played any of the earlier Mega Man games, Mega Man does have a sister.
Yeah, but dude, didn't she die off?
Well, no, she never died off. Mega
Well,
Man
no.
just.
Wait. Original Mega Man had Rolf and that girl who was his sister. But X was completely built in a war-torn society. He didn't have anybody except Dr. Light.
Mm-hmm.
At least lore-wise. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but
No, you're not. Because technically, Zero
so is like
is just
X
a
is
copy of
X.
X.
Well, I'm saying like if X is he meant is he the but Mega Man came out before X did.
Well, Mega
So
Man was the
is it
original.
because Mega Man failed, or is it because just the universe decided to spontaneously combust and go poof? We're gonna make a different version, but it's gonna be cool.
What
You
I
know,
think
it's
happened.
like,
Well, check
it's
this out.
like,
Check this out.
hmm,
Check this out. What I think happened is that the original Mega Man died. Okay. So the professor ended up finding his body and turning him
do you
into
think?
an android.
That makes
And
sense.
that would make sense on why he was in the hospital, and now why he goes by X, because he lost all of his memories. What if the same thing happened to Zero? What if the same thing happened to him? I mean, or to her? Because I mean, who knows? Like we really don't know a whole lot about Zero. That's the other thing too. There's not a
Well,
whole lot that's been focused on.
no, it's been very left up. I mean, he's already Mega Man himself has already spanned into 3 or 4 other universes, to my knowledge, at this point, or maybe more. You know, so it's like it depends, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
which Mega Man you're talking about, because like you have several different Mega Mans
Well,
in the
that's just it.
culture.
What if like the original Mega Man now became X because he got brought back to life as a cyborg and then started interdimensional time traveling?
That makes sense.
Like, and then which is why you would see like Bass show up eventually too, which also looks like Mega Man. And then you had Black Zero.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like it's
Yeah, that makes sense.
that there's no spontaneity in that. That's a very comfortable, reticulum. Return to sender, always doing the
Ooh,
same
I
thing.
have breaking news.
What's
Breaking
up?
news in the gaming scene.
What's up? Spit it out, Buttercup.
Dr. Disrespect signed with Rumble.
Oh,
Exclusive to Rumble.
interesting.
Yep, he's leaving YouTube. I guess he didn't
Damn.
get his monetization, I'm guessing.
I guess not.
That's crazy.
But I'm gonna leave that there because I think I
Yeah, I
can
feel
use.
bad for that man. He already went through enough, and they fucked him like that.
All right, everybody. I just want to say thank you to the panel. Thank you to KG for being here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem, man. Like I was just gonna say, I remember something Bernie Mac once said in the original Friday.
Thanks, man.
I don't know if anybody remembers that, but he said if people don't like you for who you are, fuck them, fuck them right in
Right.
the ass, fuck them,
All right. If y'all want to
fuck them up
chill,
and down that wall,
join
fuck
the
them.
drag section in my Discord, and I'm gonna drag you up to the after party. The
All right,
cabana.
we'll see you guys later.
Sky Cabana. All right. Later, guys. We out.
Peace.
To the cabana.
Later.